My name is Kareem, and this is my story. I moved here from New York City. I got tired of the big city, and I wanted to move to some quiet, nice, easy place. And it's been a journey since I moved here because things were not working the way I wanted them to. I lost my father about 2 months ago, and I lost my girlfriend who I loved for a year, and I didn't lose her, she left me, and I didn't do anything for her to leave me, but she just left me. She walked out on me, she didn't think I was good enough. And I had to go overseas and spend some time with my mom and my family, and I came back to Knoxville, and I was just trying to start over. And I've always believed in God, and I've always believed in a higher power, but I've always also felt really weird about the concept of you trying to find something. I've always been told that you have to find love, or find peace, or find God, but I think the concept of you trying to go out and find something always not bothered me, but made it hard. And I always wanted something to find me. I always said to myself, I know God exists, and I feel His blessings and power all the time. I believed in Him since I was young. I never practiced anything, but I believed in Him and in His existence and His powers. But I didn't know, now if I want to see God, how am I going to do it? Do I go to that place that looks big and majestic, and would they let me in? Or what is the ritual? What do I have to do to enter that beautiful place of worship? Just walked in, and I walked in this place that I thought it was a coffee shop, and I just wanted to have a cup of coffee and sit down and use Wi-Fi. It didn't look to me like a church or something that would resemble anything of a church. It just looked like it might be a retail store, that it was very neat, and they had fun t-shirts with Jesus loves me and my tattoos on it. That kind of caught my eye, because I have a lot of friends with tattoos, and they're always trying to hide their tattoos when they go to interviews, or especially when they go to church, because they don't want to be criticized for their tattoo. I wanted to go inside and ask how much that t-shirt was, and I wanted to have a cup of coffee and just sit down and relax. And it was totally random, it wasn't planned, and I entered the point, and I met Pastor Intern Casey, and he invited me in, and he offered me free coffee, and I asked him specifically if I can sit down and just do my thing, and he said, as long as you want, as much as you want, you can come here anytime. No one is gonna bother you, no one is gonna ask you a question, but you know what this is? And I'm like, not really. He said, this is a church, and this is the point, and it's come as you are, and just hang out, and if you have any questions, ask me. Any questions, ask me, and I will answer them. But this guy didn't even know what he got himself into. He just said, ask me whatever you want. And I sat down for a little while, and then I approached him and I started asking him questions, and he answered every single question. And it was just, at that moment, I realized that it wasn't the world, it was me, thinking that I have to seek something. I didn't find Jesus, Jesus found me. It's amazing that I just entered the point and joined the point at the time where they were talking about the same exact thing I was thinking about for years and years. What do I have to do to deserve something? What do I have to do to deserve God, to deserve love, to deserve friendship? How much work? Because I work so hard on everything. How much work, how much more work do I have to do? And what they've been talking about the past few weeks is, you don't have to do anything, because Jesus will accept you and love you even if you're not doing anything, because Jesus accepts you for who you are. And I truly believe that now. If it happened to me, it could happen to anyone. You don't have to go looking for Jesus. Jesus will find you.